Maggie had lived in the old house for 2 weeks before she heard it for the first time. It was late, past midnight, and the house was quiet except for the steady drip of the bathroom faucet. Half asleep, she shuffled in to tighten the knob. That's when she heard it. A whisper, faint, almost too quiet to be real. She froze, her heart pounding. Hello, silence. Shaking it off as exhaustion, she turned to leave, only to hear it again. Louder this time. Help me, please. The voice was coming from the drain. Maggie backed away, every hair on her body standing on end. It had to be a trick of the pipes, an echo from the plumbing. That's what she told herself. But that night, she barely slept. The next evening, as she brushed her teeth, she couldn't help but glance at the sink. It was just water and porcelain. Nothing unusual. But then, as she spit and looked up at the mirror, a voice rasped from the drain, closer now. You can hear me, can't you? Asterisk. Maggie staggered backward. The whisper had weight this time, like breath against her skin. She didn't answer. She wouldn't. The days passed, and the voice grew bolder. It spoke when she washed dishes, when she showered, when she stood too close to the sink. Sometimes, it sobbed. Other times, it laughed, a dry, scraping sound like wind through dead leaves. One night, curiosity got the best of her. She knelt beside the bathtub drain, her ear hovering just over the dark hole. Who are you? She whispered. A pause. Then, in a voice that sent ice through her veins, it whispered back. I don't remember, but I think I used to be you. Asterisk. Maggie screamed. The next morning, she called a plumber. An old man arrived, wearing stained coveralls and a knowing look. As he inspected the pipes, Maggie hesitated before mentioning the voices. The man's face darkened. You should move, he said. Maggie laughed nervously. Because of bad plumbing. He shook his head. Because the last woman who lived here said the same thing, right before she disappeared. And you want to know the worst part? Maggie swallowed. What? The plumber stared at the drain, his voice barely a whisper. She sounded just like you.